Hello. Well, here we are in our last hotel. Let's see, how many hotels were we in? A whole bunch. How many hotels were we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5? It's 5? Anyway, I tried to upload some of the videos and they just would not upload. I think one was too large and another one was probably, I don't know, the internet was sucky or whatever. So when I get home, I will be uploading this video. So today, since we've been doing some Pilates and some, sorry about the angles. This angle is just weird, but there's not very much room here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Pilates and a little bit of abs, since we did weights twice and we did Pilates and we did stretches. So just warming up arms a little bit. Remember, listen to your body before you listen to me. If you feel like you're tired and you need to stop, take your breaks and then join again. If you need to take turns with your legs, take turns with your legs, like doing one leg first and one leg next. I'm gonna do a little more intense workout for my sake, but I still want you to try your best and do as much as you can. We're just warming up the upper body here a little bit. Tuck your back down and then arch it and tuck your back down and then arch it. Take it down again and arch. And one last time, down and arch. All right, so here we go. Warm up. Bring up your legs on tabletop and start patting the water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. And last one. Bring your legs down to the floor. All right, the next exercise, you can do 10 with one leg, straight leg, and then 10 with the other leg. I'm going to do 20 with both legs. All right, so here we go. And I'm going to count for you so you know when to switch leg. Here we go down, breathe in. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you need to switch legs, switch legs. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go ahead and relax your shoulders. And exhale big. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. All right, go ahead and place one leg on top of your other leg. We're gonna go obliques 20. If you get tired, relax and then join on the next portion. You get tired again, relax, then join again. Eventually you'll be able to do the 20. Maybe you can do 20 already. Keep good form, keep the elbow open. Don't bring it in. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale up. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'll work one side. Gotta work the other side of the obliques. So switch leg. Place your hand behind your head. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and bring your hands down. We're gonna lift the buttocks to the sky. I hope my feet don't slide too much. Remember, the closer your feet to your buttocks, the easier it is. Try and sink your belly in and lift and lower. Lift and down and up and up. And that's 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep going. 10, 9. You know how vulnerable I feel at this very moment? Guys, I used to be really skinny when I was young. And then with menopause, things happen. But a lot of things happened before that. It's always been like my justification. Last one, and that's 20. But trust me, I was like 60 pounds heavier than I am right now. So little by little, step by step. I was embarrassed for a long time to tell people I was a ballerina. And I finally said, you know what? I was a ballerina. So anyway, here we go. Hands behind your head. Some little crunches. Some people don't like crunches, but I think they're okay. Ready? Exhale. Up. And 2. 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10. 9, open those elbows, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Gonna do some scissors with the legs to work on the flexibility of the hamstrings. So just switching, pointing my toes first, switch leg. Whoa. And switch leg. So yesterday we walked a lot. And then our last meal was at about 3:30 p.m. We didn't get to eat again until 12 something today. So I told my husband, we're doing like 24-hour intermittent fasting, flexing feet. Hold it. Flex and hold. Switch. Hold it. Flex and hold. And switch. If you're on the top, little circles. Yeah, feet together. Other way. Side to side. So anyway, this morning we traveled from Salzburg back to Vienna in the train. It's about 2.5 to 3 hour train travel time. Then we got to this hotel, and then we went to find something to eat. So it was a lot of hours without eating. All right, separate legs and close. By the way, here you're still working your lower abs. Flex your feet. All right. Circles at the bottom. One leg. And other way. And switch. My husband is there laying on the bed listening to me teach a class. That's so weird. And other way. He should be doing it with me. All right, drop your knees to one side. Bring the buttocks off the floor. So you stretch the hip flexor. So we did lower abs, obliques, upper abs, some hamstring and buttocks, some stretching the hamstrings, but side legs. So working on the abductors of the legs. It's a whole sequence, so it's so good. It's going to be probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And then, as always, if you want to continue, return this way because you got in the mood. Let's flex and extend the legs as if you wanted to kick your butt, because you keep butt. right here. Grow tall, open your shoulders, so open your heart. So what time is it? Like 8:30 p.m. We fly out of here at 7:30, so we need to be back at the airport 6 a.m. the latest. The good nice thing is this hotel is right next door to the airport. So it took us probably, what, 10 minutes to walk there? Maybe a little longer because I have short legs. And we will be pulling our luggage. Okay, back extensions. This is the last thing we're doing. Remember to pull your belly up and try to push your lower back every chance you get, like right there. And then you lift and you bring it down. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say I see you. So do it well. 9 and 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push yourself up on an upward dog. So tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow we will be traveling. Tomorrow I don't exercise ever on Sunday if I can help it. But Monday I start teaching classes again in my house and at the university. I have a cycling class and a Pilates and a fine tuning class at the university. So I'm going to be lifting weights probably twice on Monday. So no weights for me today, but you can do some weight. So here we'll be doing some cat and cows and breathing. Sometimes I wish my AC system didn't work as well. I start exercising and I start sweaty. I'm already sweaty. I don't know why that happens to me. All right, downward dog. So tuck the toes in and lift. Ooh, this is slippery. Ew, who knows how many feet have been on this carpet? Side to side. So always, when you exercise, remember not to touch your face ever, because there are many openings in your face, your mouth, your nose, your eyes. You don't want to get infections there. All right, spinal balance. Just lift one arm, opposite leg. One more breath. And switch. So hold the urge to touch your face always while you're exercising. If you're sweaty, carry a towel with you. I don't have a towel, but I'm not going to touch my face. And lift yourself up. Chopping my head off the video. It's okay. Touch your foot and just lift your arm up high. Don't hang your head. Try to have the chin upwards towards the ceiling as well. This is a yoga pose called the camel. Who gives these names? I don't know. Oh, he has his earplugs. He probably is not even paying attention to what we're doing here. All right, switch arm. All right. little plank. Just 8 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good job. So this is where you can stop the video and go ahead and do some weights if you want to. Whatever day of the week it is for you, it doesn't matter. I usually do these videos in the morning. Right now it's 8 p.m., 8:30 maybe. So it doesn't matter when you exercise. What is important is that you do it. I have lovely hair. One side. Other side, flexing my foot so that I get a little more stretch in the calves. One more time, center. And then my favorite stretch. One leg first. This stretch is very important for your knee. It forces the knee to stretch and feel good. You shouldn't try to force your leg down, so whatever it gets is fine. And then the other leg. You know, when I was doing ballet, my hips would never be perfectly open like that because that's not the way my body's made. But I remember this one girl that didn't have a clue. She had us do the butterfly and then doing the butterflies. And then she came and pushed my legs down. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. And I go in, is that really gonna make a difference? No, it's not gonna make a difference. I mean, you can get a little more flexible, yes. And it's a good release for the hip area. Especially when you spend a lot of time seated, this is actually a good stretch. But don't try to force it to get the knees to the floor. I have a lot of friends that are very, very flexible. They sit like this and their legs go right to the floor, even if they never exercise in their lives. So it has absolutely nothing to do with if you exercise or not. That's why yoga blocks exist. Some people put their yoga blocks right here for support on the legs, just to make it a little more comfortable. All right, so we're done. Like chickens, we're finished. I have my Mandalorian socks on today. And I'm gonna go take a shower. And then I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna try to post it right now because right now it's probably morning for you guys. But it's Saturday. Maybe you're not exercising on Saturdays. Maybe it's the day that works better for you to exercise. So I'm gonna try to upload it, but I won't promise that it would happen. It's about 24 minutes long. Not as long as the other videos. So maybe this one will work. So as always, be happy, be good. It goes together. Being good makes you happy, and behave.